Welcome to the first Mercury Minute of the 2025 season. Two-time WNBA champ Sami Whitcomb alongside Eliav Gabai. Sami, thank you for taking the time with us here. When you think back to those championship teams that you've been a part of, what are some of those early green flags that the fans should look out for as far as building up toward a title team?
Yeah, I think we have competitors on this team, which is really important. The way we train, we're very, detail-oriented in those things. And I think as well, the other thing that we have is fantastic leadership and people that are really willing to hold people accountable, hold us all to a certain standard. Standards are important, but if there is nobody there to sort of I think outline them and pull us along and make sure that they're being met, that can sometimes fall to the wayside. So I think having those leaders is really important too.
And when it comes to developing that championship mentality, brick by brick, how is that done in the locker room and maybe outside of the court as well completely?
Yeah, it's all about building habits, I think. Those are really important. I spoke to the accountability piece. So you're right, it's every day, brick by brick, rep by rep, making sure that we make the most of those. And, when we don't, I think calling attention to, what is the detail of it that we got wrong. Communication is really important in that. We have to be willing to say it, but receive it and all of those things. But yeah, we're really in the sort of habit building stage right now, and that's really been important.
And we've heard so much about positionless basketball with this team. What challenges can that present as far as developing pure roles, especially in crunch time?
Yeah, I think roles are sort of different to positions, so I think establishing those is really important. Like, we know who we're going to go to and we need maybe a bucket. We know who we're going to go to, and if to facilitate, we've got some really great passers. AT is really great at having the ball and making the right reads and decisions and creating for others. So right now, though, I think it's really just about us trying to build that chemistry, play together, get it done however we can, and we can sort of figure those roles out as we go. But yeah, positionless, I think, we just want to play basketball. We want to get to spots, get to our fantastic spacing. And I think, we've got a lot of shooters, so I think that's really part of it as well. Just get that space, get people going downhill, and then, everybody can do a little bit of everything.
Now we know the WNBA is one of the toughest leagues in the world to not only get drafted to, but stay in. Yeah. What's some of your messages to those players that may or may not make the cut and what they should be looking forward to even after their Mercury careers? Yeah,
I think be a sponge, there's so much you can learn and take in, being really sharp with that, with, taking on feedback and then utilizing it and putting it to work, I think is really important. Work hard every single day, show up, all those things. But I think, even if you're cut straight away, there's so many people that you can see, my career is a testament to that. Like, I was a 28-year-old rookie, you're seeing 30-year-old rookies, you're seeing people go away, take what they've learned from camp, really improve by playing overseas and then coming back. So there's so much you can gain from your camp experience, even if you don't make the team. And you stay ready, right? Because we see so many people throughout the course of a WNBA season get picked up for 7-day contracts, and that turns into the rest of the season contracts. So I think, so long as you're a willing learner and you're a sponge and you work hard, you can't go wrong.
So much promise, so much potential for this Mercury team. For Sami Whitcomb, I'm Eliav Gabai, Sports 360 AZ.